Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. It is me, Jordan Young, aka Sneakernomics, back with another certified hood classic. In today's banger, I have a special treat for you guys. I'm going to be comparing 4 foam shoes to determine which one is the best. If you like spellbinding sneaker content like this, make sure you're subscribed to the channel. And while you're here, feel free to make yourself of good use and tap the like button for me. We have 4 candidates in the lineup today. There are, of course, a whole heap more foam shoes out there. I just couldn't bring myself to buy them. We have the Adifom Superstar, the Nike iSpa Universal, the Salehe Crocs, and the Yeezy Foam Runners. There's no doubt about it, over the past few years, foam footwear has been taking over. It started with the Crocs, and then Yeezy Foam Runners and slides absolutely blew the whole space up. Crocs got cool, other brands noticed, and now pretty much everybody is putting their own twist on the foam footwear flavor. It's completely understandable as well. A lot of people out there these days are looking for a little bit more comfort, a little bit more versatility and usability out of their footwear. And as a sneakerhead, I'm sure you guys can empathize with a situation wherein you are spoiled for choice with your sneakers. You can't make up your mind about what to wear, and so you just end up reaching for some slides, sandals or scuffs, and go about being comfy. We're gonna start off with these, the Nike iSpa Universals. These, like all of the contenders in today's lineup, are made from this bio EVA foam. They're made in a sustainable manner, in a lot of cases deriving from recycled materials, including sugarcane. This colorway is called the Natural, and these retail for £72.99, around $80. There are a variety of different colorways out there on the market, and these are very easy to find. In fact, this particular model has been on sale recently, making them on sale the cheapest model in today's lineup. These are also the lightest pair in today's lineup, and they're the only pair that come with any extras. These come with an extra set of cork insoles. In terms of the fit and the comfort, these run true to size. If you have wide feet, I would recommend going a half size up. And in terms of the comfort, they are very light, but they do take some getting used to. I wore these for a couple of hours and they started to rub a little bit on my middle toes. They are pretty comfortable once you break them in, but they are a little bit unforgiving in the initial stages when wearing them. Given the price point and the availability, these are pretty solid. I would give these like a 6.5 out of 10. Next up, we have the Adifom Superstar. I've got to admit, these are probably my favorite looking foam shoes out of the whole bunch. These really are a cartoonesque version of the Adidas Superstar, which in my opinion is one of the best sneakers of all time. They feature the shell toe type design running down the facade of the shoe. Obviously, you've got the 3 stripes along the side and the trefoil logo on the back. They retail for £70, again, right around that $80 price point. They have a variety of colorways available, and these are not difficult to get. There's a whole bunch of these sitting on the Adidas website as I speak to you right now. They are a little bit more on the heavier side compared to the other models in today's lineup. They feature a removable soft insole, which does do the job. And in terms of fit and comfort, these actually run small. I would recommend going a full size up. And in terms of comfort, they are comfortable, but they do also require a break-in period. I found the first couple of times that I wore these that the back heel tab was sort of digging into my heel a little bit, making it a little bit irritating to wear. So these aren't the type of model that you can just put on for the first time and enjoy them. You do have to break them in a little bit. They also don't afford a whole heap in terms of ventilation. They only have a couple of holes on the medial portion of the shoe, meaning they're not too dissimilar from portable foot cooking ovens. I do maintain the design is super cool though. They remind me of the shoes that Chris Griffin wears in Family Guy. And it's really because of the style and the look and the aesthetic and the comfort that you do feel once you've broken them in that just gives these the edge for me over the Nike iSPAs. So I give these a solid 7. Next up, we have the Salehe Bembury Crocs. This is the horchata colorway. These are retailing also for right around that £80 mark or that $90 odd mark before shipping. And these, unlike the other 2 models, are not easy to get. A lot of the Salehe Croc stuff sells out pretty quickly. This particular colorway has been and gone, the horchatas, but there is one colorway that's out there at the moment, at least here in the UK, that's available on websites like Size and Foot Patrol, and it's these in this gray color. Now, in terms of the design, these are pretty out there, it has to be said. The design is inspired by Salehe Bembury's fingerprints. The foam material is pretty good feeling actually. It feels kind of squishy, but at the same time there's a good amount of recoil. They don't feel flimsy, but they also don't feel like they're too taut and too tumescent to the point where they're going to be unforgiving. These, in my opinion, feel the best out of all the foam shoes, just in terms of the quality and the squishiness. They also feature these rubber sort of traction inserts on the outsole, making them quite grippy when you wear them. They also feature these little kind of like bauble lines that ride along the footbed, kind of massaging your feet as you go along. And they of course have the Velcro straps, the leather and rubber heel tab that you can adjust if you want to put these into sports mode and make sure you're fastened safely and securely within them. In terms of the fits and the comfort, these run absolutely massive. You need to go pretty much a full size down, if not even 2 sizes down. I usually wear a 10.5 US. These are a 10 US and they still fit massive on me. I could definitely get away with wearing a 9 US in these personally. The comfort though is really, really good. This is one of those shoes that you can pretty much just put on straight away and go for it. The extra forgiveness in the material means that there's no high key pressure going into any portion of the foot. And of course, if you do want to get dynamic and maybe turn your saunter into a shuffle, you can always put them into sports mode and adjust the straps. I think the design is really cool. I think the fit and the comfort is really good, provided you can nail your sizing right. And these also make a really good transition from being a comfortable, casual, homebound type kick to the type of sneaker you could wear out and about and not look like a complete tool in. So these are definitely a W. I've got to give these a good solid 8.5, maybe even a 9 to be honest. Last up, we have the legendary Foam Runners. These, just like the other pairs, retail for right around 80 pounds or $90. The only problem with these though is they are incredibly difficult to get. They have been selling out since day one, and if you miss them for retail, the only way to cop a legit pair is to go onto the resale market. Colorways like this though are barely going for over retail. In terms of the design, it's legendary at this point. You either love the design or you hate the design. I'm someone that actually legit hates the design. I think these are ugly. In terms of the fits and the comfort, these also run very small, so if you're going to buy a pair, make sure you order a full size up to your normal size. In terms of the comfort, it can't be denied. These are crazy comfortable. The baubles on the footbed, the squishy outsole make these really soft and really comfortable to wear. The foam material also has a little bit of forgiveness and play in it. It's taut and tight, but it's not too rigid. And a little bit like the Crocs, this is the type of pair that doesn't really take much to break in. You can pretty much slide on in there and then you're good to go, unlike the first 2 pairs. And so in terms of comfort, I would have to put these right at the top. But because I find them so ugly, I can't place them above the Crocs, and so I have to give these an 8. And so my favorite foam shoe at the moment anyway are the Salehe Crocs. I hope you guys found that video entertaining, educational, and informative. No sponsorships, no affiliate links or anything like that, but if you do want to support me in my content creation, feel free to become a member of the channel. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to drop a like and feel free to give me your feedback in the comments. I'm always reading your comments and we'll try to get back to as many of them as I can. Have an awesome day, guys. Thanks again for watching, and I'll see you on the next one. Take care for now, and peace.